Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We are on part 8, I believe. And I wanted to let you know, first off, okay, the first piece where I wrote glue to the back cover, that is the piece all the way to the left, because I've got a bunch of stuff on here. This is going to accordion fold and come out this way, okay? So the one that we did last time, which was the big envelope, is going to go right here. So I put a black background. I'm not going to attach this yet because we don't want it to be bulky when we're working on the back side. I want everything to make really good contact when we're gluing this to the book cover and when we're attaching things to the back side of this. This side is going to be some big accordion pockets. So we will put this aside with our pile. And this one is going to be file folders. Tuck this back. This one is going to be file folders and envelope pockets, and I have gone ahead and chosen a background here, and I just wanted to make a note of something. I did not realize that Patricia was using the Haberdashery collection. I watched her videos straight through, and then I've been going back and watching things. For some reason I had it in my head that she was using Tim Holtz stuff, and I guess because I've watched so many of her videos. And when I went back to watch her make this, I realized that she was doing she was using the haberdashery papers, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I had known that, I wouldn't have chosen that. Not because I don't love it, but because I don't want to copy everything she's doing. I want to do it in her style because I think it's fabulous, but I don't want it to be just like hers. So so far I don't think we've had any duplicates, because I didn't realize, I mean, I'm just choosing papers. I didn't realize that she was using the haberdashery. I don't know why. But anyway, we're going to move on from there. Now, keep in mind also that her book is only 7 inches wide and it's 12 inches tall. Mine is 8.5 by 10, or 8 3/4 by 10 3/4. Our pages that we're working with are 8.5 by 10.5. So my mat is 8 and let's see, was 8.5 by 10.5. So 8 3/8 by 10 3/8 is my mat size. Okay, and I did also, as you can see over here, I did ink around everything, really good, tried to ink over that. I pulled out a scrap, and these scraps also, I'm going to be using these for matting my envelopes, and I'm going to be, I've cut these. Now, I guess I could, yeah, there we go. All right, this is a page. It can go both ways, so it's nice. I did not go edge to edge here on these. I did these a different measurement. I was going to do 4 by 6, and then I realized they weren't quite wide enough. So I've got 7, and so I cut them 7 by 4, and then I used the just double checking. What do you call it? Punch board. Where is it? I used the punch board to cut. I come up to the end and punch, and then I came in 3 inches, punched, and then trimmed this piece away. I think I've got one left that I did not do. I've done that on all of them, and I did it the exact same side, all on the left, and then I'll flip them. And the reason I did that is because this color is slightly different than this color. I don't know if you can see that. This is lighter. However, I'm thinking I may matte 2 of them. I may not. We'll see. But let's go ahead and so I punched here, come to 3 inches, punch there, and now I need to get rid of that extra piece. And the way I do that is with my cutter. And I'll line this tab part at the bottom. And hopefully you can see this. I'm going to slide just the bottom of the punch here. I want it to come right in the middle of the cutting trough. Whatever, I don't know what to call it, but right there, so that when I get to 3 it's gonna stop. Okay, so go slow. There we go, and you can feel it click off, and then you have that piece. So that's how I made. Now she did 7, I'm only doing 4 because my page there again is not as tall. So I'm going to be doing mine a little shorter. Now, let's see. I don't remember what I was going to do with this. Oh, I know. I was going to mat 2 of these on the top. So let me cut this in half. And it's about 6. So let's do 3. Although that's going to be the wrong direction, I don't think it really matters. And I'm just going to attach that to top of 2 of these. Do I want to do the left? I think I'll do these on this side. Okay, so I want to glue like that. And I want to glue like, is that right? Yeah, I want the tab on this side, so I'm going to glue that over like that. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut that down a little bit more. There. Because it's not going to come all the way down, but that's okay because I'm going to have another one on here, and it doesn't need to be all the way down. So let's just get some glue going. I think I'll use this one. And I'm going to go ahead and glue the whole thing. This also covers up some of that sticky stuff that was on this. This is the back cover of, yeah, this is the back cover of the paper pad. Okay. I probably need to run some under here. Whoa. That went everywhere. All right. Okay. So there's that. Tab on the right. I want to do the same thing with this. I want to far down, about 1 inch. You can see this is that tape from the back side of the paper pack. I really wish they would use a different kind of tape so it doesn't ruin everything, but what drives me crazy is when I try to take it off and it ooh, I don't want to do that. There's pencils on there. I want to get it on this side. Try to take the glue off and it leaves a tacky spot. And then all of my pads are sticking together. And yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Get a little bit under here. Actually did that one pretty good. Don't need that. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this one. I'll use my smaller scissors. Less chance for error. I should have matted them first and then punched them, but I was just trying to get prepped and I didn't think about that. So let's cut this off. So I made a couple of videos today trying to get ahead. Nothing new to report around here. We've got about 2 weeks before our granite countertops show up. They are in stock, but they have to be, of course, cut to size and all of that jazz. So you know what I'm most looking forward to is just having a white subway tile backsplash and the new sink. That's what I'm looking forward to. So, alright, we need to do this one in the front. So therefore we'll have that one and that one. I think I'm going to probably, it's much easier to tell them apart now. Probably do 1/4 of an inch here, here, here. I'm not going to attach these yet. I do need to ink around them. But these are going to get probably 1 inch down from the top, and then 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. And then these are the envelopes. Now, I did not have the imitation size envelopes that she was using. I wish I did. Those would have been great. But I do have these 5x7s. And that's what I did. I cut these off at, well, I glued them shut, first of all. And so now they measure 5 1/4. And I cut the 7-inch down to 4 3/4. Okay. Now I think I am going to score these. Patricia did stand up kind of thing, and you can refer to her video for that. I'm not going to do that first. I'm going to just score them and do kind of like a waterfall. I think it will be easier for me. So I'm just scoring each bottom, making sure I have that. I need to do the tab, but I figured I'd go ahead and mat them and then cut the tab. Oops, jumped the track. Okay. So my idea is just to fold this. Now this is awful thick. I might not be able to get away with that. I may have to cut that one side. So we'll see. But my idea was just to come about 1/2 inch up this way with this one, like that, and then this one would be right behind it, like that. And then a little tab gets attached to this one as well. And I cut these are from the squares. And I doubled up on this one also with that extra piece, and I cut them in half so it's 1 by 2, and I rounded the corners. And we will attach this to this top piece here. I'm thinking I might do one on each side, maybe like this. This paper is the same as the back paper. So let's see. I am thinking. First of all, let's ink. We're going to have to ink this again when we cut. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and cut the... No. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not attaching these yet. The only thing I'm going to do to these is ink them. These will be attached when we do, when we assemble everything else. So, And the reason for that is because we're going to have to put the tabs. So basically all you need to do is make these and ink them, okay? And then that's going to get attached to this page here. So I'm going to put those aside with my envelope. But these I need to mat, and I'm thinking I'm going to use my cutting board and just kind of open the bottom like that on both of them. Oops. Okay. Now I can take out some of that bulk. All right, so I'm going to open this side right on the end. Same thing here. And repeat. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I'm like, oh no, I did the wrong side. Okay, it looked like it wasn't open. Just right up to the score line. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I need this to fold this way. So I'm going to keep this front side, but this back side I am going to tuck in, I think. If I can get that, it cut quite enough. Oh, maybe I didn't score it on the right line. What happened? I don't know which one is the scoring line now because it was so thick. Anyway, I'm going to fold the back piece under so that, yeah, there we go, so that we have a closed pocket. Okay, I'm going to taper it first because it's going to rip. So like so. Both pieces can be tapered. How about that? I'm making this up as I go, guys. I thought this would be a little bit easier, but I've probably overcomplicated it for myself. So let's put a smidge of glue. I want to get that in there first, okay? And then I'm going to put glue right here. And seal the pocket. Okay? And now I have a thinner piece to attach. And yes, that's what happened. I didn't fold all the way over. So this is going to now, oh, much better. It lays flat. This is going to attach here. And we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go ahead and mat that. So let's use, I want to use this. And I need to cut this down. So if I'm matting this, I want to do 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, 5 by 3 3/4. They'll both be the same size, so I can go ahead and cut them both. Let's see, 5 and 3 3/4. That'll be nice. Yeah. All right, get these strips out of here. Oh, that'll make a really cute paper ribbon, won't it? Okay, so don't want to cut her off. I think I'm going to do 5 on this side. So 5 And 3 3/4. Let's see. Last time I cut the butterfly off, flipping everything around, 3 3/4 puts me right there. And I can use the butterfly for something else. Okay. So let's ink around those. I'm going to use this side because it's going to get covered as well. Ink, glue, okay. And I know this seems a little confusing because we're not attaching anything, but we're almost there. We have 2 more pages to do, and then we'll be there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to this. Oh, this one has a much bigger much bigger margin than the last few. I cut off 1/4 inch instead of 1/8, but that's okay. I don't think anybody's measuring. Turn it around. This is the top. The open part is at the top, and get that down there. So this one has a bigger reveal, but that's okay. About 1/8 inch. And I am going to cut this. Hopefully, how big did I make that? 5, so this should be 2.5. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know, I did these wrong. We weren't supposed to do this centered. Oh well. It's centered now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this one. I'm going to taper these. Be easier now that I know what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, so this gets folded here. A little thick. This is pretty thick envelope. So there we go. Get that inside and pressed down. And then we want to attach the glue here. And press it down. Okay, now we're going to fold this way. Okay, so that's much flatter. Okay, let's mat this one, and then we'll punch, and that will be it for this video. I'll kind of show you real quick how everything goes together so you can get an idea. There we go. Cute. And I think I'll put the rose in the front and this one in the back. And okay. They may not be centered, but they're close enough. They're not centered. Oh my gosh. It was 5 1/4, so I'm off 1/8 inch. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, these are going to get attached. This one's going to be attached about 1/2 inch from the bottom. So these will be maybe 1 inch apart. Maybe we'll put them 1 inch apart like that. And then all of the file folders will be behind them. I didn't do that the easy way, did I? About like that. Maybe I should just go ahead and glue them together like that. So those are going to be attached like that. These are going to be attached like that. And then these will be attached to the bottom of this envelope to kind of hold it down. And maybe I'll do one here, I don't know. We'll see how it looks when it's all said and done. I still need to ink these. And I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I almost wonder if I should matte these as well. Let's see how it looks when it's inked. But we'll be back with part 9. And if you cut off your envelopes, don't throw these away. These make good pockets. See you next time.